boys in the club, they're watching us. They're watching us. They're watching us. Everybody in the club, all eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we are, we are, we are. We saying oh, we are, we are, we are. I wanna scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it out. We saying oh, we are, we are, we are.
Now, rockin' with Will I Am in.
Усім привіт, це шоу Open Space із кави на кафе 3 в одному. Як завжди, з вами Віджей Артур. І, як завжди, гість. Цього разу це гість іноземний. Прошу вітати закордонного, дуже модного продюсера, діджея, музиканта Еш Ара. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine too. Yeah. Frankly speaking, when I've been told that Usher is going to come to my studio, I was like, "Whoa, really?" And now I can see you're white. You know Usher? Your names, they like sound common a bit.
Like Usher? No.
Usher, Asher.
The full thing would be Ash Rexy, but I just used
Ash
the R.
Rexy. What's that?
Yeah.
That's your name? That's your nick? Ash.
Oh, it's
R.
a nickname I have since I was a little kid.
Really?
Oh, I don't know, probably from some movie. A friend of mine just decided to start calling me like that.
What was the story?
I think it was The Crow. The movie's The Crow. Because I had long hair.
Oh, really?
And I'm very white, so they just look like, oh, you look like The Crow a little bit. I don't know.
You do actually.
I'm not sure if that's a compliment or...
Why not? He was a hero, you know, like a proper hero in childhood. That's good. That's really.
It could have been worse.
So now you are a hero. Now you are the crow of the dance floor, right?
Well, I try to be.
You know, here in Ukraine, you're not that popular, so you can like talk about what you're doing. I know you like been DJing, sound producing for 7 years.
Oh yeah, for more than 7 years. Into music, I've been for more than 10 years. I've I've always been a rock and roll guy since the beginning, but I had a great passion for electronic.
How come you became from the rock and roll, from the rocker to you playing now like house, techno, what else?
Oh, well, actually, I was doing kind of rock and roll mix already with electronic music, you know. It's still with the rock and roll, was never really just rock. And I just, you know, grew up and start going to the other side a little bit. But I've always been to techno parties, underground, rave parties, you know. It's my passion. And I think, you know, things with the years, you start doing one thing, the other thing, and then you really find what makes you happier. And I found this in you know, electronic and house and everything.
And you became popular in Europe first, right?
Yeah.
And I know that despite you're not that popular here in Ukraine, you are already popular in Belarus and Russia. You had a like proper huge tour. What was it?
I think it's probably the third time I've did a full tour in Russia. And
so, you know Russia better than Russians do, right?
I don't think so, but yeah, I've been to a lot of those places, and they're always nice. I don't know why. I think one thing just led to the other. We started over there, and then in Belarus too, it was amazing last year. And then this month, I came back for another DJ set. It was magic.
How can you explain that love to Slavian, you know, Slavian, like Russia, Ukraine, Belarus? How can you explain that love? You've been here, like becoming more and more popular. People like get in love with your music, and you?
Well, I mean, despite of what everybody says, I think, you know, these people are great. I mean, everybody here in this area of this part of the world, they're full of passion. It's different, you know. In some countries you play, people enjoy it, but they're not so warm.
Open heart?
Yes, I mean, here they like to party.
Excited?
You know, hard, excited, they get excited. And I think this is the magic, because after you play in some places like this, you finish the night, you know, you go back to your hotel and you were like, wow, what the hell happened, you know? This was awesome. It's incredible. So this energy, you know, between the DJ and the people is what makes the night, you know, like incredible good or maybe incredible.
What's the difference between that energy, energy exchange between Slavian-like countries and between Europe, where you came from?
Oh, they're not so energetic in Europe, I must say. The Europeans are going to kill me right now.
They're not going to see that, because this is actually Ukrainian MTV. All right, what was the difference between Europe and Brazil? You came from Brazil. This is actually your motherland, right?
Yes, yes, I lived there most of my life. Honestly, I found Brazil to be similar to Russia.
Really?
A lot, except for the weather, but you know, the way people behave and the way things go, you know, it's hard to explain, but I found some similarities.
Why did you live for Europe?
I wanted to work with music, seriously, and it's very, very hard in Brazil because it's a huge country and I don't know, it's corrupted, there's a lot of problems. It's very hard to come out with a good product and still make it. And in Europe, you know, on the other hand, it's not that it's easier, but you do have more opportunities. So I came for that.
And you got it, yeah?
Well, yes, it kind of worked. But I mean, and besides, in Europe you have more art. You have. I was living in, yes, I lived in Italy for 3 years in Florence, and you have so much art around. You know, it's so inspiring. So it kind of changes your mind when you get there. It opens up. You start doing different things you never imagined. So this was actually mostly why I moved to Europe, just to understand the world a little bit more, you know, see other things. And of course it helped a lot with the music business, yes.
So what's next? Is it possible you're gonna come to like Russia or Belarus?
Well, yeah, there are plans. I've just been to Belarus this month.
The Belarus, the Minsk Fashion Week, I guess.
Yes, it was the Minsk Fashion Week. It was a great event. I mean, it was my first time as a model too.
Yeah, I know that. You're actually, you look good. You could work as a model.
Thank you.
Maybe it's because you came from the Brazil. As far as I know, a lot of top models are from Brazil.
Yeah, many.
Найбільше їх, звичайно, що з України, але ми йому цього не скажемо. So how did you like? What was the experience to work as a model?
That was crazy. I mean, it started.
Can you make that look? Like,
oh, the blue steel from Zoolander?
I don't know. Do you have your like own like firm look?
No, my look kind of looks like this. Perfect.
Like that? Just like that? You're
I'm
kidding,
joking,
man.
No, I'm joking. I don't really have a look. I mean, it started as just a show. It should be just a show. And then things, you know, started to get connected. And then should be a show plus the soundtrack that I did from one of the designers called Lior Goffman.
Is it your first experience making a soundtrack for the fashion show?
No, it's actually the third.
The third.
I've made a couple of them in Italy for just for one designer. And they were presented in clubs. It was crazy because, you know, she actually did the fashion show in a club, which is awesome, you know, for me. And then the third one, I think was the best one so far, was this one from Lior, this designer. And then after I did it, he was like, okay, so you should also, you know, just be my guest model. I was like, okay, let's do that.
Why not? Yeah.
So I went to the whole Fashion Week walking thing. And some pictures too, you know, for the collection. It was interesting. I mean, I'm definitely not a model. I'm terrible. But
you're good in the fashion music, right? Because what is the difference between your like simple music you playing in clubs and the music you playing for the show, for the fashion show? What is the difference?
Well, it's very different because it depends on what they want. Depends on the collection. In this last case, I looked at his clothes and his collections, his sketches.
You were inspired with that clothes?
Yeah, you know, first I look at what he wants and see the clothes and everything. He had this dark, Gucci, classy kind of way, and I loved it. And he wanted something dark.
You wear that.
Yeah, something like this. And I loved it, and he wanted something dark and intense. So it's not exactly dance music for dancing. It's more like a soundtrack, you know. It's kind of working for soundtracks for movies or whatever. It's not exactly dance music. It's just something else, you know, a soundtrack that should go good while people are walking around. So I kept that in mind. I did several themes, crazy changes, and it was good. It was a lot of work, but it was really good.
So now you are here in Kiev. What brought you to our city?
Oh, well, I think, okay, one thing connected to the other. I guess one fashion event just pulled me to the Colgate fashion event now. And I don't know, they kind of liked it. It's weird, you get involved with one thing and then, you know, you start connecting to everyone. And it was a great chance. I mean, I was really trying to find a chance to come back to
It was actually on
Ukraine.
the way back to the why not, right?
I just hopped there.
Yeah.
No, but it was, I was trying to find a good opportunity, you know, to come back to Kiev, Ukraine in general, but like mostly
You've been to Kiev before, right?
Yes, some years ago, about 3 years. It was really fast. I didn't see anything. I just hopped out of the bus, played the show, went back to the
Will you have
bus.
any opportunity to look around, to try our foods, to walk our streets, to, I don't know, to go to other cafes and restaurants?
Well, I went out with some friends yesterday. The friends that are, they became my friends now. But you know, the team that's doing the video for me, that I'm recording a video now tomorrow, actually.
That's actually another reason you're here. You are shooting your video, right?
Yes, that's
Did you
one of the
plan
reasons.
to do it like, I don't know, months ago, or it was like before yesterday? Or why not?
I think it was a little bit like the fashion thing in Minsk, or here connecting. One thing leads to the other, and then like, okay, so let's do a video. All right, cool. You know, so things start to happen, and yeah, and then we do a video. I mean, I'm not
What's
sure.
it gonna be like?
Oh, that's a surprise. Well, mostly it's gonna be for my next single. It's you know, a club music, but it's hard to say how is it gonna be like. I mean, it's gonna be very good.
How do you
because the
see
team-
it by now? What is the vision of it?
Oh, well, it's a mix of party, you know, with love and nostalgia and, you know, good feelings, like warm feelings, very, it's hard to say, it's very poetic.
It's poetic. You're gonna involve some people, like actors, or it's just gonna be like shooting, like you playing or something?
Gonna be some shootings from Deluxe Club from tonight, and some street shots with there are gonna be other people working on it, like other models, and
So you're gonna have models involved in that video?
yes, yes, a good thing.
By the way, once you've been working with 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yes, well, mostly the drummer Shannon Leto.
But
and
still.
Yes, but still, he's great, amazing.
Do you know with whom you're gonna work tonight in the club?
Yes, I know.
You know how? What's the name of the band?
Oh shit, I got it back. Can I got it? Or is it?
It's Hard Kiss.
Yeah, Hard Kiss. I got it blank. No, I saw their videos. It's
Amazing,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
You know,
people.
we have music awards like here in Ukraine called UNA, and the guy who shot the video, he got like an award. He was the winner as the best director of the music video. So maybe tonight, when you're gonna play with him, partying around, maybe you should talk about your video of tomorrow. Maybe.
Oh, that's a good tip. Thank you. I'll try to see that. I saw a lot of the Hard Kiss videos on the internet, like on YouTube and everything. And
you can,
her voice is beautiful.
Yeah, and you can imagine how awesome it's gonna be tonight. Let's start from the, I don't know, from the day you leave Kiev. What's gonna be next? You said before the interview, you said you may be going to USA. What's it gonna be?
Oh, well, the USA situation is a little bit complicated.
That's a new market. Yeah, you have popularity in Europe. You have popularity in like Russia, Ukraine, Belarus. So that's next level shit, actually.
Yes, but we're still focusing, figuring out the gigs and the shows and what's happening, because you know it's not so simple. The USA situation is very delicate. That's why I still don't know. It's happening right now, but I still don't know.
You won't get to know until you go and try it for yourself.
Yes, but for sure, in the next, I guess the next month, I'm starting a production of course, for the video. It's one of my, like I said, my next singles. After that, I already have scheduled, I think, I'm sure actually, another DJ set, and I think I can't tell much about it, otherwise my manager will kill me.
Okay.
But what I can say is it's gonna involve another big artist, like Shannon Leto, somebody like that.
Really? Like?
Not him.
Like who?
I can't tell you. That's the part where my manager kills me.
Okay.
So it's gonna involve another major artist for a DJ set again, and a photo shooting, probably involved with, again, fashion, some sort of fashion week, or you know. And after that, there is another. I'm making a song with another major artist.
Come
like a different one. It's all this year.
Speak out.
Besides
who are
that,
these people? Who are these stars?
I can't say it, otherwise my manager will really kill me. I should call her right now.
I'm gonna kill you right now.
No, but it's coming out really soon. I guess the next month it's gonna be all over my page, and you know, then everybody will know.
Шукайте чувака у Фейсбуці HR, і скоро ви дізнаєтесь, що це за такі величезні зірки, з якими він збирається співпрацювати. Besides that, stars, maybe you have like a proper ambitious, like huge idea you would like to realize. The biggest idea you would like to realize?
The biggest one? I don't know. I think I don't have any big ideas. I mean, it's the little things every day that makes me happy. I mean, all I ever wanted was to make music and actually live out of it, you know? So I don't have to work on anything else. I can just do music. And, I mean, I'm really there right now. So I guess from this point on, it's just making more and more music and try to reach bigger stages. But I don't really have one place that I want to be. I mean, of course, I want to reach the points where you have, you know, just big festivals. You know, the major festivals, I still don't have access to those. I have some, you know, big festivals, but not huge, scheduled. Two of them for this year, actually. And it's all good, but not the huge ones, you know, like Tomorrowland or Sensation White.
As far as I can judge, the biggest idea of yours is to gather the whole stadium on your gig, right?
Well, yes. Well, yeah, that would be a great thing, you know.
Прекрасна ідея у Шара з моєї подачі, чому б ні. So I wish all of your dreams come true, and I'll see you on that huge stadium sometime.
Thank you so much. The pleasure.
Thanks a lot. Це було шоу Open Spaces, кавини з кафе 3 в одному. Сьогодні у нас в гостях була зірка, яка вже скоро буде збирати стадіони у Європі і по всьому світі. Діджей, музичний продюсер, музикант HR. Ми з вами прощаємося, але це ненадовго. До скорих нових зустрічей. Па-па.